deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always...
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Ruda is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone!
No doubt if that one's fair or foul.
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Richard Big Daddy. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is not...
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got leading off the inning, Richard Big Daddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their...
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy...
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11.
Back here. We are under the lights, says the Keegan Aiken will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply...
First offering on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the bleachers and gone.
Second home run of the game right there.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Off for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Big Daddy.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke...
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Candelario has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's 8-2 tonight's final. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
MLB Network's coverage of coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is DeShields. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Richard Big Daddy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game. Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is pulled into right. Reyes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side.
Come on now.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Big Daddy.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
11 men on base.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Daddy.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Take a look, take a look. Pick up the ball, stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
Leading off the inning, Richard Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the...
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in there...
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Richard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sanchez is there.
Come on, beat it out, beat it
Throw
out,
to
beat it out.
Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Leave one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richard. Big Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make a turn, go, make a turn.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least.
Full 4. Take your base. You're out. 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 He's out. 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 You're out. 3. He's safe.
So standing in, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The windup and the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
3. Out.
8-4 tonight. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jeffrey Rodriguez earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
On 13 hits, no errors. They left 4.
We're counting you down to baseball this afternoon on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close to first pitch, let's jump into today's Topps Player Spotlight. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Here's the first pitch to him. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around.
Leading off the
Here comes the first pitch.
the right fielder, Richard.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard, Big Daddy.
Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that.
Now batting.
All right, here
right
we go.
fielder,
Get your ribbies.
Richard. Big
First
Daddy.
pitch on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they.
We are under the light. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Richard, Big Daddy.
Now the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's solo.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Big Daddy.
Bullet back up the middle.
You gotta move. You gotta
Reyes
move.
will
You're
get
scoring.
there, and he puts it away to retire the. Striding in to start the 9th, Richard Big Daddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of.
Out. He's out. 3. You're out. 4. Take your base.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Our final line.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, Jake Odorizzi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So stepping in, Richard Big Daddy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy.
The right fielder, Richard.
First offering
Big
on its
Daddy.
way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here it comes. Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels
tonight.
good to dominate a game like that.
Yankees, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on.
Afternoon. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First delivery to him on the way.
Come on, ball, get on
Lined into right, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Nice swing. That was good hit. Oh, boy.
Fortunately, however, the third base. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the...
Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Big Daddy.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Another excellent.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Right time.
Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center
Come
field.
on, Dig, you're going to have to work.
Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's...
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. Line to the right side. McKenna is there, one away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate.
Stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up. Richard Big Daddy will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So that was the third. Ready for another shot now. Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Make the turn.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks...
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Richard Big Daddy was not only an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the bright. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Richard Big Daddy.
Now here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as that graphic shows us. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 run, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our Topps player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the... Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Urshela rounds the corner and is headed home.
Pick up the ball.
1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So he's into second base here with the... So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third. So now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today. Ready now, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, they're still down, but this...
Now batting, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is decided.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone, a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear...
Ball 4, take the base. He's out. Out.
Your attention, please.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next
Here
one.
now is our final line score. First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left.
We're winding down here on the MLB pregame show as we count down to the final game of this 3-game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to digging in to try it again. Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Reyes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Richard Big Daddy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
All right, one time right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. 3.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Richard Big Daddy, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's